you've written a children's book. Congratulations. Now comes the hard but exciting part, marketing it. Whether you're a brand new author or looking to reignite some momentum, I've got you covered in today's video. Today on Demystifying Self-Publishing, I'm going to share some top tips for marketing your children's book effectively. From connecting with your audience to leveraging social media and beyond, let's get into it. Before we can start marketing our book, we need to understand our audience. When it comes to children's book, it's essential to remember that your target audience might not actually be kids. Think about who's making the purchasing decisions. It's parents, teachers, and caregivers who are ultimately deciding what books they're adding to their collections. This is why it's so important to understand what resonates with them. Whether it's emphasizing the educational value, fun illustrations, inclusivity, a heartwarming story, or a lesson, tailor your marketing to what these decision makers care most about. Once you've identified your audience, now you need to know how to reach them. Having a website and an online presence is the next step in your marketing strategy. A website acts as a digital business card where readers can learn about you, your book, and where to buy it. Include an About the Author section, a book synopsis, reviews that you've already secured, and of course, links to purchase. If you've had any speaking engagements, whether that's at a library or a local bookstore, or maybe even a daycare provider, include all of these in a media or in the news section on your website. In addition to having a website, social media is incredibly important when connecting with your audience. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok, even LinkedIn, where educators are engaging, are a great place to start. It's a common misconception that marketing begins after the book is published, and that couldn't be further from the truth. When I was self-publishing my children's book, I included my audience every step of the way, from showing behind the scenes in the process to sharing a story that had my cover options side by side with a little poll that my audience could vote in. It really allowed for the audience to feel invested and engaged with the project long before it was even ever published. So if you haven't already, start building that social media network now. Hashtags like #KidLit, #ParentingBooks, or #Storytime are a great way to get noticed within the children's book space. As with any social media platform or marketing strategy, consistency and follow through is key. So be sure to be posting regularly and engaging with your audience to build that community connection. While we can all hope people will just happen upon our books once it has hit distribution and is available for purchase online, the better way to guarantee that is to promote it and be proactive and start building those connections ourselves. Reach out to book bloggers and influencers within the space, send them a copy of your book and ask for a review or a shout out on their platform. Once my children's book was available for purchase, I sat down and put together a spreadsheet, a variety of different places that I felt aligned well with the contents of my book. That ranged from baby boutiques to medical clinics to postpartum support clinics. Really think about what services or professionals or complementary spaces might align well with your book or the messages within it. And then the next step is to start emailing. Reader communities like Goodreads or book forums on Facebook or different private groups where parents and teachers discuss children's books are a great way to get your book in the hands of your target audience. Ask if anyone would be willing to read and review your book, or better yet, host a giveaway to spark interest and increase your visibility. When it comes to marketing, everybody loves a freebie, especially parents looking for educational content. Create downloadable resources like activity sheets, coloring pages, or even a free chapter to entice potential readers. Building this buzz before your book is even out is a really great way to entice readers and have them invested in your project prior to even being able to publish it. Tease your audience with sneak peeks, behind the scenes, character introductions, or even by announcing a launch date. Building this excitement early will pay off big time when the book is ready for release. As I mentioned, being proactive is key to the success of your book. Connect with schools, libraries, bookstores, or anywhere else that you think might align. Schools and libraries are key markets for children's books. Reach out to schools and libraries to offer your book for consideration, or even offer to do a local author visit. Many schools are looking for new and diverse books to add to their curriculum, and a free author visit aligns extremely well for teachers looking to add excitement in their classrooms. Also, consider approaching independent bookstores. Offer to do a book signing or a reading event, or perhaps they would even host your book launch. Bookstores are always more likely to support authors who are actively promoting their work. It's also important to make sure that your online listings are optimized appropriately. If you're selling on Amazon, make sure that your listing is optimized with keywords like children's picture book, educational story, bedtime story, or other keywords that fit within the genre or the topic. The right keywords can ensure your book is being found by your target audience. Always encourage your readers or collaborators to leave honest reviews. Positive reviews help to boost your visibility and ranking in search results, which of course can lead to more sales. Email marketing and newsletters are another great way to build and stay connected with your audience. Start building your newsletter list right away, long before your book has been published. Collect emails through your website, social media, at events or speaking engagements, and offer an incentive, like a free downloadable activity sheet or coloring pages related to your book. Then, of course, it's important to stay engaged with this audience. Send regular newsletters updating them about your book, upcoming events, new releases, and any exciting milestones. Email marketing is a direct line of communication to people who are invested in your work. Be sure to show your appreciation by being consistent with your posting, but not to the point of being spammy. It's recommended that you send out newsletters weekly or bi-weekly, though if you don't have quite enough content to fill up those timelines, then a monthly newsletter is just as good. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, turn on our post notifications, and download your free guide on how to write and publish a children's book in the description or the show notes. We'll see you next time. Bye!